What's up, everybody? Welcome back to A Beer a Day with TK. It's Monday evening, and I'm coming to you from my stinking kitchen. My wife has ground up a bunch of radishes, which I didn't know let off a nasty smell, as though it's a dead body that's farting constantly. I was unaware that they made any kind of smell whatsoever, but they do. Don't cut up radishes, they smell nasty. All right, the beer I have today is Citra Noel, and this is from Columbus Brewing Company in Columbus, Ohio. This is one of the many Christmas beers or holiday beers that's out there right now. And this one's described as a Hoppy Holiday Ale. So the artwork's kind of neat. You got a hop dressed up as kind of like a Christmas tree, I guess, here. When I looked this up online, I was not really 100% sure what to expect. I think one site described it as a red ale, another as a strong ale. So I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to get out of this. I did go to the Columbus Brewing Company's website. Unfortunately, it looks like the tap room is not open right now because of COVID. But generally speaking, when they are open, they do have a number of beers on draft. It looks like they had generally 23 on the rotation. They had a bit of everything, a couple stouts, sours, and pills, kolsches, and about 7,000 IPAs. So they had a fair amount of variety. They also had, I think, some wines, some non-alcoholic drinks. And it looks like they have food trucks as well. But due to the Rona, it looks like they're not operating for usual seating right now. I assume you can still get takeout like you can with most other places. And in Ohio, at least, you can find their beers in most of the bigger shops. I think I picked this one up at a Kroger in the grocery store. So, I guess they're still selling beer via that route. I'm going to check this one out today. This comes in at 7.3 ABV, and I'm going with the Findlay crafted nano brewery glass. Okay. Color's a little darker. Pick up a bit of a hoppy smell right off the bat. Poured pretty nice. All right. Color definitely has a nice kind of copper color to it. Can't really see through it too well, but there is a fair amount of carbonation when I look down the bottom. Not overly carbonated, but you get a fair amount there. As far as the head, we're probably dealing with 2 fingers. That's tannish kind of brown, like a kind of a khaki color to it. Looks pretty decent. Looks kind of frothy. It's hanging about. Nice retention there. Didn't run away as soon as I poured it. Smell, also not what I had expected. Well, I guess I didn't know what to expect, so it was a bit weird. I think you pick up some malt, definitely right away. You definitely pick up some hoppiness, like the piney hoppiness. Then you get a little bit of the tropical fruit. I was kind of expecting this to smell maybe more like a hazy with the strong tropical fruit and the hops, but you get those notes, but it's not just that. You do also pick up kind of that caramel malt smell as well, so kind of an interesting combination. I also thought this would be kind of a little bit lighter in color, but it's certainly not. It's a nice, like I said, nice dark copper color. Also nowhere near as hoppy as I thought it would taste. When I saw the Citra Noel Hoppy Holiday Lager, I initially thought this is just going to be an IPA that we've thrown in a different can, threw in a few spices to try to rebrand it as a holiday beer, but I don't think that's the case. This is kind of a different beer in that regard. I think you certainly get some hops, don't get me wrong, but it's not the dominating flavor. I think you have a nice mix of different things. You definitely get like a nice kind of caramel sweetness. You definitely get a bit of a piney hoppiness, but it's not real strong. And then you do pick up some of the other kind of tropical fruits as well, but again, not real strong. It seems like everything in here is mixed pretty well together. Yeah, that's a nice holiday beer. It's kind of weird when you get into the holiday season. It seems like you only get a couple of different varieties. So you tend to get these nice big dark beers, but a lot of them have the same flavors. It's kind of, the cinnamon and nutmeg and all these kind of pie spices or whatever they are. And this is something a little bit different. Or you also get some of the big hoppy ones they do for Christmas. This is a bit of a hybrid. I mean, this is, I would say, probably closer to a red ale, but it's a nice hoppy red ale that's not overly hopped. It actually has some complexity to it. And you can pick up all these kind of distinct flavors. I also think this is something that you could drink fairly easily. For 7.3 ABV, I don't think this tastes boozy at all. And sometimes when you have beers that are kind of 7 and up, they'll hop them to death, so you kind of focus on the hops as opposed to the booziness. I don't think this does that. I mean, this is nice taste, masks the 7.3. Pretty decent, pretty medium bodied. These could go down real easy and probably get you in trouble at 7.3. So, Columbus Brewing Company, Citra Noel, Hoppy Holiday Ale, you get the thumbs up. I would definitely drink another one of these. If you've had this beer, let me know what you think about it. If you like the video, please hit that thumbs up, hit the like button. If you want to see more videos like this, please hit subscribe. As always, if you have any comments or questions, jump in down below. Let me know what you think of the beer. And if you have any friends or family that are interested in beer videos, please share. Hey, until next time, cheers.